Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Back at it with another video. Today, I got something for you guys about this Minnesota senator that exposes the truth about the World Health Organization. This man has stated what I've been saying for months now about how COVID cases are artificial and not accurate. He says that hospitals have been pressured by the World Health Organization to diagnose someone who has COVID symptoms with the virus, regardless if they actually test positive or not. This would explain why flu cases were down an insane amount, something like 98% from the previous year, 2019. And this man details all of this. I'll try to play some clips from the video. I found it on Instagram.
You are being played. Throughout 2020, doctors and hospitals and clinics have been encouraged, if not pressured, to make the diagnosis of COVID-19 if we thought it was probable or presumed. We didn't have to have a positive test, and that's why you saw influenza numbers plummet in March of 2020. So on Inauguration Day, the World Health Organization came out and said, one, physicians and hospitals and clinics should make certain that a patient with symptoms consistent with COVID-19 needs to have a positive test matched up to that syndrome of symptoms in order to diagnose COVID-19. Well, you know what's going to happen. That's going to eliminate a lot of the cases. And another thing, we're seeing a remarkable drop in the percentage of total U.S. deaths caused by cancer and heart disease. I wonder why.
Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, why would they do this? How would politicians and elites benefit from this? Well, first of all, it's all a game to attack Donald Trump. Most politicians and elites hated him because he was a threat to their system. Throughout his presidency, they had come up with numerous attempts to remove him, whether it be impeachment, Russia, racism, or whatever. There was no limit, no line they would not cross to get him out of office. But there's also a deeper reason. The economy and small businesses in particular were thriving like never before until the pandemic. And who did the pandemic hurt most? Exactly, those same people. Now, they used the pandemic and artificially inflated cases to shut down businesses and slow the economy. But who got to stay open during the pandemic and who thrived? Amazon, Walmart, Target, and all these grocery stores, these big businesses, corporations, the enemies of small business and the middle class. While millions of people suffered and were put out of business, these rich and elite people kept getting richer. There have been 56 new billionaires since the pandemic, while we, the people, can't even get a $2,000 stimulus check. And don't forget, these politicians are nothing but bought and paid for circus clowns for these corporations and elites. So they put people out of business and make them dependent on big business and the government to survive. That's why they did it, plain and simple. That's what all this is about. To control the masses, they have the news media and a large percentage of the population on their side and playing right into their hand. Remember, who did most people blame for all of these problems? Donald Trump. That's it. That's all I gotta say, honestly. And if you watch all these things happen and don't believe that this is what happens, that these people will not do the most despicable and reprehensible things to keep the people down and to further their own gains, then you are a bot. Like and subscribe.